All right, everybody. So I got everybody on Facebook there. I got everybody on TikTok over here. I'm waiting to do my YouTube for the podcast there. But anyhow, welcome to Selling Beach-n-Beech. I'm Sean, or Sean J, as you guys on TikTok know me. But I'm just doing a little bit of research or just checking some things out, making sure we're still good. I know it's been sweltering hot down there in Florida. My BEACH people down there. We'll call you the EAs, and we'll call you guys the EEs up here in North Carolina. So regardless, it's been sweltering hot down there. We're talking, hundreds, 90s, hundreds degrees, and feels like temperature of, good Lord, how much, I don't know, but it's super hot. But you know what? Up here in the mountains, it's nice and cool. It's been in the 60s. We've had beautiful weather. Although today it is raining, but we had beautiful weather over the weekend. We were able to do, had some family in town. We were able to do some hiking. Went up to Grandfather Mountain, found a really cool hiking trail. So that was pretty cool. But anyhow, just getting ready for the podcast to start here in 4 minutes. So we got a lot of people joining on TikTok, so that's good. Welcome. We will be getting started on the basics of the Selling Beach-n-Beech. So basically what it is my name is Sean, and I'm a realtor up here in Beech Mountain, North Carolina. We are based out of actually Banner Elk, but I live up in Beech Mountain. I also live over here on the beach in Florida as well, so we have a couple beaches that we live in to and fro. But right now for the summer, we're up here in Beech Mountain and Banner Elk, Grandfather Mountain, Sugar Mountain, Boone, all that kind of area, and here for your realty needs. But I just want to go over, we have our calendar we can go over up here in Beech Mountain. So if you want to get away and get out of that hot weather down in Florida, by all means, pop on up here to North Carolina where the weather is awesome. Kind of an experiment that I'm doing because I got multiple lives going at one time, and I want to see how that goes. But I'm going to be bringing you guys some things to do up here in the mountains. If it's just a getaway that you want to do, maybe you want to pop up here for a long weekend like we just had Memorial Day weekend, have some family up here. Or maybe it's something where you want to purchase a second home and have a place to escape to, and then maybe rent it out while you're not here. A lot of people do that up here because this is a resort area where they have awesome skiing. There's 3 ski locations just in this general area that people can go to. So let me adjust some camera angles here. That might help out. Okay, and that's a good angle. And we're getting ready to go live on the podcast here on YouTube, so I'm just waiting for that to pop up. But up here in the mountains, it's really cool because we have all these live entertainment venues. So even the golf course, Sugar Mountain Golf Course, is holding live venues or live bands at the venue up there. And it's right in the parking lot. It's almost like a pop-up concert. It's super cool. Actually golfed there the other day. They only have 8 holes open at the Sugar Mountain Golf Course right now because a lot of the holes got ruined during Helene, and so they're still recovering from that. But got good 8 holes of golf in. It was pretty cool. Hey guys, there on TikTok, I got a lot of people popping up. So welcome. Hope you guys enjoy the show here. I'm just talking about, today we'll be talking about Beech Mountain, North Carolina, Sugar Mountain, Grandfather, all those places around here are super cool. So if you guys are looking for an escape and a getaway, you can always reach out to me. But anyhow, so we played the golf course there at Sugar Mountain. It was pretty cool. We only were able to play 8 holes. My favorite holes weren't open because they were ruined. There were trees down. I kind of took a peek at some of the, hey Gloria, took a peek at some of the holes that were closed, and yeah, they're pretty much ruined. So regardless, they did have some of the course open. It was $25, and that includes a cart, so that was super affordable. And we were able to play, like I said, 8 holes. Took a couple hours. We were able to hit twice on some of the holes because it was just there wasn't hardly anybody there. We went in the afternoon, late afternoon. So anyhow, that's the scoop up here. Like I said, good hiking trails are open. A lot of them, the good hiking trails that have the waterfalls and Grandfather's Profile Trail is actually not open too. That got ruined as well during the storm. And as you drive around, you can see what was damaged. We were actually, hang on, I got a little thing going up here. Okay. Going here on TikTok, trying to see what they're trying to do here. All right, so let me just reset that. Okay, anyhow, but let me get my podcast here on YouTube going. There we go, go live. And we are, let's see, going live on TikTok. Hello, check. Computers, you gotta love them. All right, what do we got going here? All right, anyhow, while YouTube decides how they're going to go live, TikTok and Facebook, welcome to Sean, Selling Beach-n-Beech over here right now our offices are in Banner Elk, and we are selling Beach-n-Beech. Oh, hey, Mike, I got you on here too. Hey, buddy. So, do you guys just get on up here to Beach Mountain if you want to get some good relief from that hot weather down there, and well, in this case, down there in Florida. It's super, super hot, sweltering hot down there. Southeast is burning up, but we're doing fantastic up here in Beach Mountain, North Carolina. JJ, what's up? So we, again, I'm doing property sales up here. So we do condos, single-family residence, land. You make it happen, or you want it to happen, we make it happen. So just give us a call if you're looking for something. I'll put my number and contact information below. You can always DM me on these platforms that you got. And look us up, check us out, see what you got going up here in North Carolina. When I get down to Florida, I'll do some stuff down there. I'll be down there actually the next few weeks. Got to pop down there for some business. But other than that, we're up here in North Carolina. So what do we have going on up here? We have, let's see, let's take on some interesting stuff. So we have a lot of concerts. Like I was talking about before, we have the live venues that go on up here, and the music is pretty doggone good, if I might say so myself. We got them at the wineries, Banner Elk Winery, Grandfather Winery. We were actually at Banner Elk Winery over the weekend with some good live entertainment up there, just a solo artist just doing some songs. And of course the place has changed, the landscapes have changed a little bit because of the hurricane that came through and did some damage, and it's just one of them things we have to deal with. But the area is slowly recovering, and in some cases, unless you go off the beaten path, you really don't even know that there was damage. But for those of us who live up here and are up here a lot, you can actually see where things have changed. The landscape has changed in some regard. But regardless, it's still an awesome place to come visit. Right here, our office is right here by the Bayou, Sorrento's, Prime, Primo, Louisiana Purchase, across the street from Banner Elk Cafe. So we got a really cool office. We're going to be doing some events here. We're going to be having some what we call happier hour. North Carolina has a rule that you can't use the term happy hour, so we'll be using the term happier hour if we can. Get to know the agents in the office, look at some of the listings we have up here. But again, there's plenty of listings available. The market it's pretty stable up here, actually. You would think that there'd be some, people wanting to get out of town because of all the damage from Helene, but it's really not happening. We're doing very well. And, people are holding on to their properties. There's some available. A lot of Airbnb options up here too. So if you're looking for property that you want to Airbnb when you're not here as an investment property, that works out well as we have found out. So we can look at investment properties. We can look at second homes. The secondary home market nationwide has been going down, but don't let that fool you, because that, I believe, is due to the whole COVID element. The whole COVID element caused people to have to, if they wanted to get away from their primary residence, they couldn't really vacation anywhere. Everything was shut down. So they bought second homes, and that made the market skyrocket for second homes. But as a result, the secondary home market now, because people can move about and travel and go places, they're kind of not as popular anymore. So there are some deals, but for the most part, the market up here, is pretty stable and is kind of normal. And there's really not people panicking because they have to offload their second home. What they're doing is putting on the market to rent and be an Airbnb. So that is always an option. We also went up to the ski village up there in Beech Mountain this weekend. That was a lot of fun. Had a beer and watched some mountain bikers. What happens during the summer is they take the ski runs and they convert them to mountain biking runs. And they use the same concept with the black diamonds, blue and green runs and all that. And so we sat there and had a beer and listened to some music and watched the mountain bikers come down the hill. They go over the jumps and all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool what they do. Sugar had a mountain bike race or mountain bike competition. I guess it would be a race going on over there. So that they took a lot of the business from Beech Mountain. But if you weren't part of the race, you got to go up and down a lot on the mountain because, well, quite frankly, there weren't a lot of people there. And we expect a lot of more business to pick up next week. And of course, with the weather coming in, with the rain today, some of the people left early, but no big deal. We got all summer to go and play. But if you go to some of the webcams, you can really take a look around here. I know Banner Elk has a webcam over here at the Chamber of Commerce. There's Beech Mountain has some webcams. If you go to beachmountainresort.com, I think is the website address, and you can pop on and look at the webcams there. It's a lot of cool things to watch. There's one over here in downtown Banner Elk over by the cafe that you can check things out at the park. We also had Art on the Green over the weekend, which was an art festival. If you saw my quick videos that I did on Art on the Green, that whole area over the summer will have multiple events going on there, and they have plenty to do up here. So if you're looking to get out of the heat and maybe you just want to get out of the weather and escape for a weekend or a long weekend, well, come on up here to Beech Mountain, Banner Elk, Sugar Mountain, wherever you want to go around here. We're all within 10 minutes of each other. It's a great place to hang out, lots to do. And, we're here for you to help you out and do what you got to do. If you get up here and you're like, what, I could have a second home up here, kind of like what I did 12 years ago. I could have a second home here. I think it would be awesome. Well, guess what? I'm your guy, the real estate commander. I will help you out. And I'm, up here all summer long, and we'll help you find that perfect property, help you find that Airbnb that you can make some money on or maybe recoup some of the purchase price. It's all out there. Great investment, great place to come to escape. Hey, I got Chris over there. Hey, Chris. So anyhow, that's just one of the things we do up here. We have the art fest, we have the mountain biking, we have the wineries, all kinds of live entertainment going on around the area. You can scoot over to Boone, and that's a bigger town. That's where Appalachian State University is. And we also have Lees-McRae College right here in town. So there's plenty of places to go and hang out, and the college is almost like a historical location. The buildings are super cool. And, there's just a lot to do. So let me go to, let's see, I'm going to look up our calendar of events. So let's see, the 26th, so today was Hike On. They had a big hiking thing up at Beech Mountain. May 30th, we have Family Fun Night. We have a Naturalist Rally up in Beech Mountain on the 31st. June, they're going to have concerts on the lawn, so that's really neat. There's a whole event with coming up, too, with a bunch of bands. It's almost like for those of us have gone to, country music festivals where they have all the different country music stars that come in and play. This is the same thing, we'll call it the country festivals have the A-listers, and these are the B-listers, and sometimes the B-listers are a lot better than the A-listers. It is just a great time. So that's coming up. A lot of things to do with the kids. Always got the live music up at 5506. So 5506 is on top of Beach Mountain. It's actually the Sky Bar. And what you do is you take the chairlift up and go to the Sky Bar. And up there they're going to be doing, I think they're doing sunset dinners coming up here in the next couple of weeks. They'll start promoting that. And, it's just super cool. You're on top of the mountain. You're looking out from the top, and you can actually see 3 states. You can see Tennessee, Tennessee, South Carolina, North Carolina, and also Virginia. So if you count North Carolina, you actually get to see 4 states. And let's see, what else do we have? We have a calendar of events. Let's see, so like down here in Banner Elk, there's right out here, actually right outside our office, there's a stage that's set up, and it's right in the middle of all the little restaurants that they have here. And there is somebody playing. We have, let's see, in May, 1, 2, 3, 4 more, well, 3 more now. No, stand correct. 2 more. We got Rosewaters are playing, 30-06 is playing, and then in June there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 concerts coming up in June, mostly on like a Friday or a Sunday. July has just as many, and then August has a few more. But there's all kinds of live entertainment going on and places to see these awesome groups. Let's see what else. I'm looking here. Let's look at the calendar of events. Let's see. So for Memorial Day weekend through Labor Day weekend up here at Beach, we're going to have the Lucky Strikes, the King Bee, Smokin' Joe Band, Loose Roosters, Ed Main, BE Jazz, which is Banner Elk Jazz, and Swing Set Big Band. Plenty of things and bands to go watch while we're up here. And that's all just through June and July and into August, actually. So there you have it. This is just kind of a start of what we're going to do. I'm going to eventually bring up some properties that we're showcasing, or maybe I'll just talk about new things up here in mountains, in high country as we call it. So great spending some time with you guys, and I look forward to doing some more of these shows and maybe get some more interaction. If you have questions, I'm here for you, and we'll go from there. But anyhow, my name is Sean, or Sean J, as you may know me on TikTok, or Sean, as all you guys know me on Facebook. Anyhow, that's what you got. That's all I am here for, doing some real estate transactions during the summer up here in the high country. You guys have a great day. And again, I'll put all my information in the comments. So if you do have some questions about properties up here, you're looking to maybe get away for a weekend and you want to find out what's available in the area, I'm here for you. I'll help you out. But anyhow, let me stop all these cameras and phones and stuff that I got going. And you guys have a great day. Bye.